Hi, I'm DJ Sixsmith. You're watching The Sit Down. Dulcé Sloan is here with us. Brand new special on Comedy Central. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
How's everything going?
It's me.
Look at that woman right there, doing her thing.
Yeah, I'm that lady. And I was sick when I did that.
Were you really?
Yeah, I had gotten very sick at the beginning of the year, so this was like the end, this is like the tail end of it. But I had a strep, staph, tonsillitis, uveitis, and thrush.
Oh my gosh.
Within 2 weeks of each other. And I lost like 20 pounds in 5 days.
Wow. So how
Pretty great.
How many weeks after was this taped?
I was still on, so this was 3 weeks after
Wow.
that. So I was on medicine. So my doctor had to call in a prescription to the pharmacy in New Orleans. And my makeup artist went to go pick it up.
Oh my gosh.
So I was still taking medicine when I was doing this.
And you couldn't mess around with the date. Like that's what had been planned out. You had to just get it done, right?
Yeah, because it was like, in the medicine, like one of my friends, she came in town and she set the most aggressive alarm because I had to take these like lozenges, 5 of them a day for every 2 hours. So once you start, you have to do it. So it was just
going, yeah.
Right. So just be like talking to someone, all of a sudden you hear, and then my friends are like, take your medicine. Because like 2 of my friends, Danielle Perez and Jessica Michelle Singleton, who are comics in LA, they came in for the special. And then one of my best friends, Mike Dow, came in from Atlanta. And then my stylist came, and then my makeup artist from the show, she actually came down to do my makeup.
Nice.
So I just had this just gang of people everywhere I went. So like from the rehearsal to everything, it was just me with
your squad.
Yeah, it was really great.
That's awesome. So what was the coolest part about putting this whole thing together?
Trying not to die. It was basically
that's like number 1 on the list.
Was basically what it was. Yeah, I was very sick. Yeah, it was just trying to survive, basically. It was I did a lot of clubs beforehand. And so every week, so I was doing the show all week, and then every Friday or Thursday night flying out of town, and then doing a club and doing 5 shows, and then flying back to do work on Monday.
Nonstop.
It was nonstop for like 3 months, where it was just all of that. And then you do it, you're like, Can't sit down now.
Can I just chill for a little bit?
Can't sit down. Can't sit down. And then you do, and then you still are at work.
Yeah.
So, because like some comics don't, like my friends that didn't, like David Bory, you know, he's the voice of Comedy Central, but he was, you know, he's like, I did the shows, and then I went to bed, and I was like, damn it, I gotta go to work. I gotta go to work on Monday.
Yeah.
Like we were like, because my friends were like, oh, you're in New Orleans, you're gonna have a crazy time. I'm like,
nah.
No, I don't think I can drink. I think I just got out of antibiotics. I don't think I can have alcohol.
Probably not the smartest idea.
No. So we just ate nice food, and then we all went to bed quite early. Because I think my other friends were like, we should go hang out. And then after being just all day running around, we were like, no, we're good.
We're good. Yep, those meds are really starting to hit.
I mean, we don't really have to listen, we ate so much. It's just, the thing, you either drink or eat in New Orleans.
Right.
We did the eating.
Yeah, you checked one off.
We checked one off.
Yeah.
We ate the food. I had a savory, what was it, a savory crab cheesecake. It was delicious.
That's new. Yeah, it sounds very New Orleans.
It was I was like, because I was there with my manager and one of my old agents, and we were just looking at the menu on, we got to eat this, even if it's not.
It's happening.
We have to find out if this is a savory cheese. We have to eat this. It was good.
It's a nice celebration, too, after all the hard work you put in.
Yeah, it was really great, like, because like my manager came and my agents came, and it was so, because the thing is, when you're working on this, you're doing it by yourself.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because like you're working by yourself and you feel like you're by yourself. But there's so many times there's on the phone with my manager going, I'm exhausted. And he's like, but you have to do this. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And so sometimes you feel like you're by yourself. But there's those moments where you have to remember that you do have a support system. Like you're on stage by yourself doing the jokes, but it's, we're going to help you get your flights together. We're going to help you do this. Or, you know, because I'm friends with my manager, which I didn't know was a typical thing. And when I have those moments where I'm just like, yo, man, this is a lot. He's just like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not, it's just break this down in your brain so it's manageable.
He's like, I got you.
Right. He's like, I got you. We'll figure it out. Because sometimes I was like, Rich, hey, man, why we do this? He's like, it's either this or selling stucco. And you're like, you're right. It's either this or selling stucco. So.
What have been the challenges in building out your comedy career?
I think stand-up's hard.
Yeah. What are the hardest parts?
The hardest thing about it depends on where you are. Like when you're first starting out, the hardest thing is writing material. And then when you get a couple years in, the hardest thing is, you know, getting stage time. And then it's getting stage time to get better, basically. And then, okay, now I'm getting stage time and getting better. And now it's, oh, okay, now I have to figure out, well, how do I get in with a club and how do I start working on a regular basis? So there's every step, because I've been doing this 10 years, but everything along the way, it's you have a new challenge every time, every couple steps, every bit you go up, there's a new challenge. So there's not everything specific that's hard, but I think the traveling is hard. But I also can sleep on a plane, which I didn't know a lot of people couldn't do.
Yeah, a lot of people can't do that. You
But
just conk out?
I'm done. There's so many times I'm gonna sleep before the plane takes off.
Oh, wow. Damn.
But I also make sure, like, if I have like a 7 a.m. flight, I also stay up really late.
So then you're super tired.
So then I have to go to sleep on this plane.
Crash. Yeah.
Because there's nothing worse than just being wide awake on a plane to LA. Like,
Yeah, that's a
all
bummer.
right, 6 hours in a tube.
You're like,
What
cool.
do we?
We're gonna watch 2 movies. They're gonna try and read. Nah.
I've already seen all these episodes of Big Bang Theory. But you know what? I'll watch them again. Sheldon's hilarious. So I don't. But yeah, it just depends because it's like sometimes I think one time I was on like 8 planes in 10 days.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm like, first of all, we're not supposed to be up there.
No.
So that's one thing, but people think it's very specific things with stand-up, and it's every step you take in your career, there's the whole process, there's a new challenge.
I gotcha. So doing the special is obviously a huge deal. When you think about specials that you love growing up or specials you've seen recently, what pops to mind for you?
Who's special that I really, my mind just went completely blank.
Well, who are comedians you liked when you were getting started? Like, who were some inspirations for you?
Baron Vaughn is very huge. I met him back in like 2012.
Yeah, he was here a couple months back, him and Open Mic.
Yeah, he is the big brother. He let me do New Negroes on Comedy Central.
Yeah.
It's one of my favorite shows. But I just did New Negroes at Benson Ball last Friday.
Oh, nice.
And after he got off stage, I just looked at him. I just said to him, I was like, I will never be able to do what you do. And he's like, yeah, but that's not the point. And I was like, you're right.
You're right.
But yeah, him, especially just the way his mind works, Maria Bamford, the way her mind works. Because I would love to be able to take the fact that, like, take whatever's happening in their life, but that's how it comes out. Like, that's how you process the information. I love that. Because me, it's just like, okay, so this what happened, right?
Right.
And and so to see people take information and then just present it in a different way like that is something that I really, really am interested in. Because my favorite special of my life is Maria Bamford's The Special. One, the name, amazing. Just off rip. But that's my favorite comedy special.
Why is that?
Because I believe it was the one, because Old Baby's good because she starts like the dogs and then like it builds out and builds back in. But I remember for special, she's just performing for her parents, which is a wild concept.
It's different, yeah.
Yeah. Hold on. Am I getting that right? It's just for her parents, right? Special?
I think that was the one that was for her parents. I don't know the name. I'm forgetting the names. Let me Google it.
Because I think I'm saying this is my favorite special, but I'm confusing.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
That's what I thought.
Special.
I also don't watch a lot of specials.
It's all good.
Bamford.
Yeah, that's the one with the living. She's in the living room with her parents because she's got a short haircut. There's the pugs.
She's always got a short haircut.
But this is like super short, like shorter than a bob, like almost like a long pixie.
Yeah, it's the special.
I knew it.
Okay, cool. So why is that your favorite special?
I love the idea of just, because when people do specials, it's like when you do your hour-long special, people expect you to be in like this huge arena in front of all these people, and she's just like, nope. I'm gonna stand in my parents' living room.
It's crazy.
It's crazy because it's like because you do all of this and you want the people that you want to be fans of you the most are your parents, are your family.
Yeah, you want that acceptance and that attention from them.
Well, it's not, I don't know if it's acceptance, but you want the support. And so these are the people you want the support from the most. So I've worked this hard. I'm going to do my special for you. Which also, it's just a hilarious concept to do a special for 2 people and 2 dogs.
Yeah, you can't forget about the dogs in there.
Can't forget about those pugs. Can't forget about those pugs.
So let's talk about The Daily Show now. You've been doing it now for a couple of years. What is the biggest difference between you when you first started and what you're doing today?
Is there a difference? I think the biggest difference is that I am starting to understand more how to pitch for myself. I think the biggest difference would be, how to figure out what things I would want to talk about on the show. Because sometimes you think you know, and it changes. Or just depending on what the show needs and what we want to cover, I'm getting better at trying to figure out what things would be good for my voice and what things would be good on the show. I think it's getting better.
I gotcha. And that takes time to really work through that and understand that.
Because sometimes I figure I got it. Sometimes, hey, man, you don't know.
Yeah, that's okay.
I think it's okay. Yeah, I think sometimes we're so accustomed to being like, this has to be, I think we're so more accustomed to like input in and input out, and you're afraid to make mistakes.
Right.
Or if you pitch something and it doesn't get approved, you're like, oh man, I'm gonna call you all.
Yep.
So I think that's the thing that I've learned. The biggest difference is not to be worried if a pitch that I do doesn't get approved.
Yeah, it's trial and error.
It's trial and error.
On to the next one.
Because sometimes you're just like, hey man, all right, well, let's shut it down. So, because that's how you feel sometimes. Other times you're like, let's see if because you don't know what's going to go, you don't know what's not. So I think I just am starting to be more trusting of myself in the process.
I gotcha. How about Trevor Noah? We obviously watch a ton of him. He's got a very unique style, bold voice. What's something about him that not a lot of people know about?
He's a nice man.
Yeah.
So stop asking me if he is a nice man. Stop asking. He is a nice man.
Do people not think he's a nice man?
They don't know.
They don't know?
You don't know.
Sure.
Like if you don't know, and no, I don't think he's hot. I don't think he's hot.
He's just my colleague.
He's my boss.
Yeah, exactly.
Please, I put the blinders on. I don't need no problems.
You're good. Yeah.
He's a nice man, and in my mind, he's a giant little boy. I can't. No, he's a Ken doll. No, he's a human.
He's your boss.
He's a head with clothes on.
There you go.
And that's, y'all ain't gonna get me. And I'm not helping you. I'm not gonna introduce you. I'm not.
It ain't happening.
No, I don't have his phone number. Stop asking me. All 3 cameras. I can't help you.
Nope, not happening.
Get famous and you'll meet him. That's what it is. This is on you, okay?
It's on you.
Humans.
Run into him in the street.
Listen, he's fast. He walks so quickly.
He's a speed walker?
I'll see him, I'm like,
hey man, where are you going?
I'll catch him inside. Or I'll see him tomorrow. I'm
just
not,
on the move.
Just legs. He's also like 5 inches taller than me.
Yeah,
I'm 5'4". Everyone walks faster than me. I'm 5'4", and I walk Georgia fast. No, I'm not.
I'll see you later.
Text me.
See you inside. Yeah.
I'll see you tomorrow. Not doing this. I must annoy people, but I'm just like,
hey, you do you.
This is how quick I'm going. So
exactly.
I mean, if you want me to go faster, I'm not. So
I dig it. So when people check out your special, what are the big things you want them to think about? You hate New York.
Yes.
You didn't see a lot of black people in LA, which was a bummer. You obviously have your Southern vibes. What do you want them to know about you when they check it out?
One, I don't care that you're from New York. I don't care. Stop messaging me. Because this is what, when people like, I lived in LA and people were just like, oh my God, I hated LA. And then I go, oh, because I don't care if you don't like the city that I lived in.
It doesn't even register for you.
Who cares?
Right. You work here in New York.
New Yorkers are the only one I've ever seen cape for a city so hard.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of pride.
There has to be pride because you live in a nightmare.
I know.
So you have to explain. You have to make it okay for you.
Right. You ignore all the garbage and all the crazy stuff.
It's a nightmare city that's trying to kill you on a regular basis. I'm tired of going to war with the municipality.
Yeah.
I'm a good person. So
what are the wars with municipality?
This is the municipality they're constantly war with. Like some days, like it's very hard to get home.
Yeah.
Some days it's hard to get to work. Some days that's the same day.
Yeah.
Where am I supposed to be? Where am I supposed? I'm just here. I'm out.
Yep.
I'm not in my house, but I'm not at work, so I'm just in.
You're like, what am I supposed to do?
Just in the mess that is this. I'm a good person. God loves me. I'm not here for it. No, I want people to see that. I like to talk about silly things. No, I want people to be able to see that people that look like me have a full, we're real people. And I feel like sometimes women who look like me, comics who look like me, are just very much pigeonholed in a very specific style, in a specific way that they should do their stand-up. That's why I know Negroes was so great.
Yeah.
Because it showed that there are black comics that black comedy is not one thing.
Right. It can be everything.
It can
It's
be
not
everything.
limiting. Yeah.
So that's what I want people to see, is I want people to see that, oh, this is this woman who looks like this, who is talking about all of the things that are important to her. So, because the thing that's also interesting is when you're a comic that looks like me, people take you as being political, which I'm not.
Right, just off the bat.
Just off the bat, because when you see this person on stage, it's like, oh, wow, she's so brave. And I'm not brave, dude. I'm trying to get a job.
You're just working. Yeah, you're just doing your thing. Yeah.
It's just, I'm a performer, and this is just how I happen to look.
Yeah.
And so when you're taken into, it's an act of bravery, and it's, social, and it's political. All I want to do is tell jokes and go on vacation sometimes. Like, that's all I want to do. I bought my mama a car this year, praise Jesus.
Nice. What kind of
car? She got a Jeep Latitude.
Oh, cool. Nice.
But that's the other reason I was working so hard this year, was just like, just want to get my mom a car. Just want to do this. I want to do that. Because somebody was like, oh, your dream of this. My dream was to make a living as a performer. And I'm doing that.
Yeah.
I've been doing that since 2015.
Yeah.
So now it's, what are the other things that I want to do? Because that was my dream.
Right. Now what else can we add on?
Now there's goals. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know the difference.
So your dream and your goals.
Yeah.
So it's, listen, as long as I'm not sitting in somebody's office doing bilingual customer service, I ain't selling no stucco, I ain't at no power company.
You're good.
I'm good.
Yeah.
As long as I'm not walking to some office, punching in no clock, telling you I can't turn your lights back on in 2 languages, I'm fine. I ain't selling no stucco.
No, you're not going back to that.
No, man, I'm not doing it. I'm not helping. You never want me to be anybody's manager or supervisor, because I don't care. Oh, you came in late to work? Cool, so
awesome.
did I.
Just get your work done.
We here now.
Right.
Like, please don't trust me with your business. I'm not the one.
Nope.
Not that. Now this I could do.
You're the one to entertain and perform.
I'm the one for this.
Yes. Not for this outside.
Don't ask me to open your Victoria's Secret on time. It's not going to happen. Because I did work there in college. It was very annoying. Because they would come out with new bras, but they were too small for me.
How long did you work there?
A couple months.
Yeah. And then I'm out.
I mean, it was just college. It was like one of those college jobs.
Yeah, you're just getting a job.
Right, a job on campus, job off campus. But they kept giving these women free bras and kept giving me body wash. And I was just like, this is not.
You're like, nah, I'm good.
I'm the only one with titties really in here.
Yeah.
But, we ain't supporting all breasts, apparently, Victoria's Secret.
Yeah, come on, Victoria's Secret. Step it up.
I mean, there's real titties in the field. I don't know what we're doing out here. Thank you, Lane Bryant, for showing up. But yeah.
Perfect place to leave it right there.
Ha ha.
Dulcé, really nice to meet you.
Thank you. You too.
Check her out. Comedy Central on demand. You can check out the special as well for Dulcé. I'm DJ. See you next time. You're on The Sit Down.